Squad, it's your girl Keisha. I'm here with tonight's Basketball Wives Season 6 Episode 8 review. Tonight's episode was so lit. It gave me everlasting life. I'm telling y'all right now, I give it an A+. Let's get into tonight's episode. So we start off this episode with Tammy and Reggie. They're talking to Tammy's daughter Jazz about them finding a surrogate. They're going to do interviews, and Reggie says, you know, he's a big dude, so his seed is going to be heavy, so he need a bitch with some thighs that's going to be able to hold that motherfucking baby bitch. You don't want no little bitty frail ass bitch. The women start arriving, and bitches that smoke weed, lesbians, bitches that got multiple boyfriends. So needless to say, they did not find what they were looking for. Tammy then decides that it's probably best they find someone they know to carry their baby. Saniy'yah, in her Fashion Nova jumpsuit, I said this bitch loves a jumpsuit, meets up with Evelyn to talk. Evelyn is dreading talking to her because of the way that, you know, Saniy'yah treated Kristen in Palm Springs. Saniy'yah asks Evelyn how she feels about everything that happened in Palm Springs because she doesn't want Evelyn to think that that's how she does business. I was like, well, bitch, you done already showed us who the fuck you was. You done showed everybody in America that you are ghetto, you're unprofessional, you have no heart, and you're fucking mean and cruel. Ain't nobody going to work with your ghetto ass, and you can't even fucking style nobody because you can't even dress. Ain't nobody going to work with your ghetto ass. Evelyn says, I think you were being disrespectful and you hurt Kristen's feelings with the comments you made. Then you were in the sisters mess between Kristen and Asia, which is I left feeling like you were being very unprofessional. And Evelyn was very tactful and respectful for the way that she told her how she felt. Saniy'yah says, that wasn't my intention. I feel really bad. I could have been more professional and I apologize. She says she wants to talk to Kristen, and then she's thinking about, you know, having something at her house with all the girls so she can talk to Kristen and everybody can, you know, just get to know her better and mend fences. Mind you, while they were filming this scene, if you go back and watch, when they first were filming the scene, in the first half of the scene, Saniy'yah's wig part was over her. Then towards the end of it, her wig part was over her. So somehow, some way, either she decided, I don't want to wear my part on this side, or they went back and filmed that scene over again. You have to pay attention to things like that. Amy goes to see her adopted niece, Hazel. And Hazel's a really pretty girl. She's light-skinned with curly hair or whatever. I guess she's a dancer. Well, she says she's an actress and an artist, and that she has a recovering role in Empire. I ain't never seen this bitch on Empire Day in my life. I know she showed us a behind-the-scenes picture of her sitting in one of the chairs, but unless I don't remember something, I don't remember her ever being on Empire with a speaking role, unless, like I said, I don't remember. So her baby daddy plays basketball for a European league, and they're currently not together, but they're co-parenting with their daughter, and it's a big possibility that they might get together. But in the meanwhile, while she's in LA along with her child, she's looking for some new dick. Brandy is dressed like Layla Ali. I don't know where the fuck her big ass is going. I swear that bitch needs to get in somebody's boxing ring or somebody's wrestling ring. That bitch needs to get on WWE's Money in the Bank match and immediately, or go get to NXT or TNT. That bitch needs to do something with them big ass muscles, because that bitch is big. She been hooping and lifting weights her whole entire life and drinking protein shakes every day, drinking raw eggs and shit. Brandy is a big bitch. So she notices that Malaysia is acting really down or whatever, and she asks Malaysia what's wrong, and Malaysia says that the ladies have a lot of negative energy and that they said that she wasn't invited to Palm Springs. But once again, she got to reiterate that she don't go nowhere she ain't wanted, because she is Malaysia motherfucking Pargo with her match foundation that don't go with her neck. So she says that Evelyn invited her via email. She tells Brandy about Bonnie Jill gathering them edges. She feels Bonnie runs in behind Tammy and Evelyn and Shaunie. And Malaysia says that they don't have a reason not to like her and Brandy. And I was like, yes, they do. You're both fucking annoying as fuck. Like, I liked Malaysia like season 1, season 2, maybe even season 3. But as soon as Brandy brought her ass on her, I stopped liking Malaysia. Malaysia is annoying as fuck. I can't deal with her and Brandy. Not even together or by themselves. Them two bitches get on my fucking nerves. They like a gerbil in your asshole, just running around trying to get out. I can't stand them bitches. And you two hoes act like y'all don't know shit. Y'all both act like y'all dumb as fuck. Oh my god. Tammy and Evelyn are at Shaunie's house getting ready to go to Saniy'yah's backyard barbecue. So Evelyn tells them that she found out Jackie was talking about Saniy'yah in Palm Springs. Bonnie Jill then shows up, honey, in a sickening ass black jumpsuit, bitch. And I'm like, Bonnie, You look great, bitch, but where you going? This is barbecue. You look like you ready to go to the club, bitch. Where you going? You look cute, but not appropriate. Bonnie tells them that Jackie said Saniy'yah could be a liability, but you know, now they BFFs. Evelyn is like, I'm gonna be messy today, y'all, because whenever there's beef, it's Jackie. Bonnie tells them that she went painting with Jackie and Malaysia, and that Malaysia said ever since Palm Springs, Evelyn, Shaunie, and Tammy don't speak to her, and she's not gonna speak to their asses either. Evelyn rolls her eyes, and Bonnie says she said she didn't know Brandy was in Palm Springs either. Shaunie is like, bitch, what? Okay, I'm a producer on this show. I know she knew that bitch was there. Bonnie then tells them that Malaysia told her that Brandy said she had family in Palm Springs. And Evelyn's like, nobody has family in Palm Springs. Because apparently in Palm Springs, it ain't nothing but a bunch of old, rich-ass white people. And in this scene, we learn that Bonnie is messy. But I love it, because she's a messy old white bitch, and I love it. I thought that she was going to be quiet and meek in the background, but Bonnie is getting into the ring with the rest of them bitches, and I'm here for it. Come on, Bonnie Jill with the messy. Evelyn then says, before and after the dinner, you know, we treated Malaysia with respect, and then when her homegirl shows up, she was sitting there smirking, and that's, to me, that's fake as fuck. And then they start making fun of how Brandy showed up to the party, talking about, you know what, y'all got a problem with me? Y'all want to talk to me? What the fuck is going on? Hey, hey, hey. So they don't know what they're going to walk into when they get to the party. And Bonnie tells them that Malaysia wants to talk to them, but they all like, girl, we ain't here for the foolishness. Nobody want to talk to that bitch. All the ladies start showing up at the backyard barbecue at Saniy'yah's house. Jackie doesn't speak to Kristen. Jackie talks about how her pussy smell like pineapples, and she squeezed pineapple juice into her douches. Like, I know it's so much acid in her pussy, bitch. That shit probably like her lining of her pussy probably fall out her fucking asshole every day. I can't. Don't nobody want to know that about your pussy, Jackie. Hazel talking about how she don't even douche and how she feels like your pussy just should be naturally fresh. And I was like, I understand that, bitch, but I'm from the old school. My grandmama taught me, shit, bitch, you need to douche at least once or twice a year, bitch. Squirt something up in that motherfucker. Get some of that cum out your ass. Nia pulls Kristen to the side to talk, and they basically make up and apologize to one another. So the OG clique is in the car on the way to Saniy'yah's house, and they're preparing for everyone's reaction when they show up. The new crew, the new bitches, talk about, you know, waxing and getting their assholes waxed, and Jackie then tells us some shit that we don't want to fucking know. She informs us that Doug don't like no pretty, shaven, smooth pussy. He likes a bush. He like a bushy pussy. And I was like, I don't want to hear this shit, Jackie. Oh my God. I was like, I know your pussy stink. When you have hair underneath your arms, hair in your pussy, that collects odors. It makes you sweat. You can't tell me your pussy don't stink. Ew. No. So the OG clique finally arrives, and Malaysia says they try to walk in like a retro singing group. I was like, it was funny, but you've already made that joke once before about them being, they look like an old ass singing group. I need for you to come with some more little puns, Malaysia. She says Bonnie Jill's walk wasn't even cute, and I'm like, no ma'am, you're mad because Bonnie Jill's black jumpsuit was sickening and it looked expensive, and she looked expensive. She looked like everything was designer, Tom Ford, maybe some Balmain, and you over here looking like you got everything from an Instagram boutique. I need for you to have several. All the girls get up and say hi to Shaunie and them except for Malaysia. She's sitting there looking mad impressed as always. Tammy goes over and says, well, hey, Malaysia. Malaysia says, are you speaking? And Tammy says, I always speak. And she says, you seen me last time and didn't speak. I heard that you were a little upset with me about Brandy showing up to Palm Springs. Tammy says, I had several conversations with you, and I expressed to you that I did not want to be around Brandy at this time. I felt like when she showed up at the place, that was like a fuck you to me. Malaysia says it wasn't a fuck you, Tammy. It was a this is my friend and she's here, it'll be okay. No. Tammy says, I don't know how you thought it was gonna be okay because you ambushing her on me. Malaysia says it wasn't an ambush. Tammy says it was because she wasn't invited. And if you really want to be 100, you weren't invited either because Jackie invited you. And then this was when shit got real. And I was like, hold up, bitch. It's about to be a fight. Let me tell you something. Tammy got that bitch together this whole scene. Say what you want about them being old bitches, but them old bitches know how to read. And Malaysia and them ass was not fucking ready for the reads. Malaysia couldn't keep up at all throughout this whole entire back and forth. It showed you that Malaysia ain't ready. She might could throw a hand or two, but that's to be left up for conversation. And we'll talk more about that in a minute. Malaysia says, I didn't know that. But we'll get to that. I don't ever go somewhere I'm not wanted. And then she turns to Evelyn and says, Evelyn, I would never just invite myself. I was never trying to disrespect your weekend because I'm all about procreations. What? Because I'm all about procreations. What the? You all about her procreating and having a baby? What the fuck? She had IVF. What the fuck? What are you talking about, Malaysia? And this is where that Compton education comes in at. So Tammy says, that's not a word. Procreation is a word. She just didn't use it in the right sentence. And then she says, I'm tired of y'all using words and then using them improperly. And I was like, damn, you better tell these hoes. So Malaysia, I'm going to say what I want to say. Once again, Malaysia, you got to do better with the comebacks and the reads. You've been on reality television now for over 5 years, ma'am, and you ain't pulling it together yet. That bitch ain't never got a good comeback. It's always so juvenile and 5th gradish. She not even 5th gradish. She sound like a 1st grader. Ugly. Well, you ugly too. Tammy says, well, use it properly because you look stupid as fuck. Malaysia says, you look stupid as well with that white shit in the corner of your eyes. And I'm like, well, girl, that's an inner corner highlight. Tammy says, learn the English language. Malaysia says, you're trying to play me because you're saying little smart shit over to the side. Tammy says, I got your number, bitch. And then Malaysia says, I got your number too, bitch. Tammy says, what are you trying to do, Malaysia? Tammy then pulled out them long ass cigarettes, bitch. And you know when she pulled out them cigarettes, some shit is about to go down. Y'all done got on Tammy's nerves. She can't take no more at this point. And some fist is about to get the flinging. Tammy standing up with that cigarette and she said, I came in here with my cute little heels, grabbed me a drink and sat the fuck down and you started with me. I don't do that fake shit. That's why I ain't want to be around your little friend. So just like she gone, you should go support her and be gone too. So disrespectful. So disrespectful and savage, and I live. Malaysia says, no, I'm gonna sit right here. That's all you had to say? What? You always tell me how you from Compton. Y'all don't know how to read in Compton? Y'all don't know how to check a bitch in Compton? Girl. So Tammy says, okay, boo. Because I am present and always available. So whatever you need to say to me, I'm right here. I'm right here, open space and opportunity. Basically telling her, come the fuck on, bitch. Step up or shut up. And Malaysia said her black ass the fuck there and didn't say shit else. So I don't want to hear shit else about you from Compton and you so bad and you on our turf and this and that with your old ass bitch. Yes, on your first season on Basketball Wives LA, you 2-piece Laura Govan. But I ain't seen you do nothing since then. We have seen Tammy beat up several bitches since back in the 90s on reality television. So I need for y'all people that beat Malaysia can whoop Tammy's ass and Malaysia so body. This scene let you know she ain't about that life like she claims she is. Like her a lot, but don't talk that talk if you ain't gonna walk that walk. Evelyn then jumps into the conversation and tells Malaysia that Brandy rolling up was shady because the trip was about her IVF journey. Evelyn asks her, did you know that she was coming to Palm Springs? Malaysia says no, but when I found out she was there, I text her where we were going. Evelyn says, if this is my BFF and I know that my girl isn't wanted somewhere, I'm not getting ready to have her roll up and play herself. 100% true. Why would you put your friend in a position like that to be around bitches that you know don't fuck with her? That's shady as fuck. And if I was Brent, I would have checked your ass. Like, why the fuck you invite me and you know these hoes, they won't be here? Because if shit would have popped off and we got the banging, I'm gonna whoop your ass afterwards. Malaysia says, but what is the issue with her? Because you were cool with her. Evelyn says, my issue with her is that I'm here because they told me she wasn't going to be here. And what Evelyn was saying with that is, when she says, I'm here because they told me she wasn't going to be here. They, meaning the producers, told me Brandy wasn't going to be on this show. That's why the fuck I'm back. Tammy says, boom. Boom. Malaysia says, me or just her? Evelyn says, you too. I mean, they told me neither one of you hoes is going to be here. Because remember, when they first started filming, Brandy or Malaysia wasn't welcome back at first. Remember, they both had gotten fired. And then somewhere along the lines, they decided to bring them back for drama. Malaysia then says, why wouldn't I be here? Shaunie then jumps in, because she's a producer, and says it was more of a substance issue. Because Evelyn didn't want to come back and it be a bunch of bullshit. And so they were trying to make her comfortable. Malaysia says, you're telling me I don't have substance? And Shaunie says, I mean, if you wanna, girl, yeah. Malaysia, you ain't the sharpest tool in the box, girl. Like, I have never seen you do or say anything profound on this show or bring anything to this show since you've been on here. Never. Malaysia, once again, with the shitty ass comeback, say, well, I feel like you don't have any either. Shaunie says, see, that's the reason why we want to bring your ass back, basically. Because she says you always on some high schooly type shit. Bonnie Jill's off to the side agreeing like, And then Malaysia said, I'm not talking to you. And Bonnie says, I'm agreeing with her because us girls have careers and stuff. Meaning, we got something to lose. You other little broke bitches ain't got shit to lose. Malaysia says, I do too. And Bonnie says, oh, you do? Like, you gotta... I was like, okay, Bonnie. I ain't know Bonnie had it either. Bonnie ain't no punk. Shit, y'all got Bonnie fucked up. I keep on telling y'all, white people ain't afraid of us no more. So, I'm like, Malaysia, what job you got? What career you got? I remember on that one season you was trying to do bedding, but I ain't seen you do shit else since then. Girl, you collect the check from your baby daddy, from your ex-husband. Sit down somewhere. What career, ma'am? Outside of being on this show and doing club hostings. Sit down. You have nothing to lose. You can be on her fighting and acting the fool and ain't gonna have nothing to lose from it. So Jackie then jumps in and says, what is the underlying issue of what this is? Because if I'm in it, I need to know right now. And Evelyn says, well, let's keep the train going. So as Palm Springs, let's talk about the things you said about her. And she points to Saniy'yah. And Bonnie says, after Saniy'yah got drunk and left, you said, I wouldn't want to be around her because she's a liability. Jackie says, I don't remember that, and I would never say that. Bitch just said it. Stop lying. You just don't want Saniy'yah to sit her big ass down on you and crush you. Kristen then jumps in and says, you did say that. Jackie says, don't try to make it seem like I said anything about her because I didn't. Bonnie says, you said you didn't like her. Now you're saying you do. Just admit it. Jackie, bitch, don't lie on me. And then she stand up. And you know the only reason why Jackie was trying to get at Bonnie Jill, because she felt like Bonnie Jill was an easy target. And she knew Bonnie Jill was not going to want to fight her. Because she never would have jumped up to Tammy or Evelyn like that. Girl, bye for Jackie. Even though we see her and Evelyn gonna fight later on in the season, Jackie is not about that life. Girl, bye. She pick on people that she thinks is weaker than her. Shaunie then stops Jackie from trying to get to Bonnie Jill, and Jackie throws a chair off to the side, and Bonnie stand up because Bonnie like, bitch, if you gonna hit me, I'm gonna be ready. Because I'm gonna be ready to fall down and play dead so I can sue the fuck out your ass. So Jackie acting like a geriatric thug, running all over the place, and she just look a mess. And I was like, girl, sit down, you big blob. And so Evelyn is like, why are you trying to fight Bonnie Jill? Like, what in the... Saniy'yah and Malaysia are holding Jackie back. And then Malaysia goes to get Jackie's things. And then when she comes back with Jackie's things, Jackie runs and tries to attack Bonnie, but she really wasn't trying to fight Bonnie for real. But let me tell y'all something, Bonnie was standing the fuck right there. The bitch didn't flinch and she didn't move. She was ready. Y'all probably got Bonnie fucked up thinking she ain't gonna fight your ass back. That's the type of bitch that took Taekwondo and motherfucking Krav Maga some shit and will fuck you hoes up. So Jackie says, we went on a double date. We went on a double date. I had had you around my husband. Don't nobody give a fuck about Doug. What, girl? So Bonnie is like, is this what you do when you're 40 years old? Like, I'm too grown for this shit. And she gets up and she leaves. And the episode goes off. Oh, and Malaysia decided to try to confront Shaunie again about not liking her. And Shaunie was like, I do not like you. Shaunie, you know you don't like her ass. Stop it. Just admit it. You don't like her. But tonight's episode was so good to me. It was so good. I laughed my ass off. I can't wait to watch that shit again. That whole barbecue picnic gave me nothing but life. And them bitches, me and Evelyn, got them hoes together and were ready. And I love that old messy Evelyn is back. They was at that barbecue like some old boss bitches, and them new baby bitches could not keep up. That's how you play the game, youngsters, and they need to take notes. I give tonight's episode of Basketball Wives, like I said, an A+++++. It was lit tea. Let me know what you thought about tonight's episode down below in the comments section. Make sure to like my video and make sure to subscribe to my channel if you have not, and please turn on your notification bell buttons. Also, the Color Me Pink Book Club June Picks video will be up tomorrow. I have 3 books for us to choose from. I want you all to vote on which book we'll be reading for the month of June. I can't wait to see which one you all pick. Also, a new episode of Since You Asked will be up this Wednesday. If you have any questions about your love life, your friends, your family, your children, even some questions that you just want to ask me and Mo, please email us at sinceyourasked1@gmail.com. We're preparing for season 2. Also, I have a power predictions video up either this week or next week. And me and Monique have a cute little video also that we did as well that will be up. I also have a new hair tutorial video coming up, and I will be doing more makeup tutorials, so be on the lookout for all those videos. Also, my Claws season 1 episode 1 review is up as well. I thank you all so much for watching this video. Have a safe and blessed week. I love you guys, and I will see you all next week. Love you. Bye.